Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dixon and today we will be looking at another video. It is titled Women Are Getting Frustrated with Men Avoiding Marriages. But before we go into the video, my goal this month was to get to 1,000. My goal now is to get to 100 before the end of August. You see, my expectation is getting lower. Help me get to 100 and I will be making more of this content. So let's get into the video.
One of the most problematic things that I see in the media all the time is this depiction that men are terrified of marriage, or that their wife is a ball and chain, or they're being dragged towards the aisle. Why do that? Why create this divide where it's the women are super excited to get married, but then the men are terrified? If your husband is really that scared to get married to you, dump him.
So my uncle around 20 years ago was divorced. He fell madly in love with this woman that he was with, and they had 3 children together. And he would put in regularly 100-hour work weeks because he worked 3 separate jobs trying to support that family. And he found out one day that she was cheating on him through a coworker of his. And she found out that he found out and filed for divorce. And he had to live in his car for about 5 years, still paying the mortgage for the house that he's not living in, and paying child support for those 3 children that he only got to see when they turned 18. It's that sort of shit, though, why I'm terrified of marriage, because I would have lost my life over that sort of ordeal, honestly. But dude, just dump him, queen. Dump him. His feelings don't matter.
So you can see from the US perspective that it's not easy for men to just go into marriage. They have to do a lot of vetting, and even if they enter into marriage, it is a risky thing, because if the woman leaves, he loses everything. You see, the man found out that his wife was cheating. He divorced her, but still he's the one suffering. So when people keep saying, why are men not getting married in the context of the West, it is because the men are being punished. There's little to no benefit for the men in the West. Although for us here in Africa, or let me just say Nigeria, divorces are not necessarily too complicated. But in the end, I do not like divorce. And to be honest, when a man decides to get married, the idea of a divorce is more or less alien to us, because we decided to enter into this venture. So I guess people need empathy when considering why men don't want to get married. So if you're a lady and you're wondering why is my man not committing, you want to really get married, you have to have that talk with him. Everything that will be a penalty to him when you people get married, you people have to hash it out. If it's legally, if you truly want to get married, then you have to sign a prenup. You have to more or less sign waivers that will make sure that he is safe, or rather the 2 of you are safe if the marriage ever comes to an end. If you truly want to get married, have a conversation with your significant other, and don't just dump him, because it makes no sense. Guys are looking at the benefits, and the cost, the benefits to risk is not worth it in the West. Let me put it that way. So that's a food for thought. If you have any contribution, please leave them down below. Get me to 100. I am somewhat close to 100, and hopefully we'll shoot for the moon from there. This is Dixon signing out. Bye-bye.